Welcome back to the channel. It's BC Sports Cards. I'm BC, and today I'm going to show off some pickups from eBay I've gotten recently in the mail. I'm also going to feature some items that I got at the Cubs convention back in the late 80s and early 90s. Some really cool stuff that I just found out in the garage. I want to show that off. And also at the very end, I'm going to give you a preview of some video series I'm going to start here shortly. So it's going to be really cool, hopefully. And so let's get into this. So the first card that I've got that I picked up is this Julio Rodriguez. It's a 2023 Topps Series 2 Silver Slugger Award patch, manufactured patch. And I don't normally buy Julio Rodriguez stuff. I've got quite a few of his cards, rookie cards, and the like. But this one was like $12. And if you notice, you see the numbering on there? It's numbered out of 75. I believe this is the gold. And I looked at some comps on this, and some other cards, not even as low numbered as this, sold for more than $12. So it's kind of a no-brainer. And I thought it was a really cool card for $12. I thought, yeah, I'll take that. And so I think it was free shipping too. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's a really cool card. May try to sell it, make some profit on it. So just thought that was a cool card. The next one's a PC card. It's the Christopher Morel 2024 Topps Series 1 35th anniversary patch in the 1989 design. Love the design, love the relic. It's the dark blue jersey, which is really cool. So very, very awesome one on that one. That one was pretty cheap too. This next one came from Heritage of this year and is an insert, and I really like these cards. I've pulled some of these in blasters and megas, but I hadn't pulled this one, which is the Zeus Who card of the Chicago Cubs, which is very cool. They call it a sticker card, I guess, but very nice. Would like to have the whole set of this, but I pulled several of them. I actually pulled the Rhino card for Ryne Sandberg, which is very cool. So thought that was a nice pickup there. Another PC card from Heritage, this Pete Crow Armstrong Blue Sparkle Chrome Parallel. Very cool. These are one of my favorite inserts of all time. I just love the look of it, the blue color, the sparkle. Blue's my favorite color, obviously. So very nice card there. He's with the big club right now. Hit a big home run. His first home run is actually his first major league hit last week. So more to come on that. So I'll get into that later. But just a cool card there. And lastly, the best one I've saved for last of my pickups, recent pickups, is this card right here. Boom. The 1961 Ron Santo rookie card. I've been watching this card forever. It's not a hugely expensive card, but I'm not one to spend, anywhere near close to what this can go for, $30, $40, $50, $60. So I normally look for the deals, and if you wait it out long enough, you'll find a good deal that suits you. This was in an excellent shape. If this was graded, it might get a 6 or 7. I don't know. I know it's got some surface stuff here in the corner, but on the surface, the corners are pretty good. It's off center a little bit, but it's in fantastic shape. I got this for $20, so could not pass that up. I believe it was a straight buy it now. It wasn't an auction or anything. So been wanting this for a long time. So this is going to pair up with my Billy Williams back here, the rookie card. So I've got the pair. So love that. And we'll just match these all up. So you can see I've matched my super cards back here with the rookie cards of each player. So that's very cool. Very cool. All right, so now what I want to show you is some stuff from the Chicago Cubs fan convention, and back in I think it was 1988 or maybe 89, I'm not sure. I went to my first Cubs convention, and the Cubs were the first team to ever have a fan convention. So I went to the 4th annual one. I want to say it was, I think it was 89. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, this was this is what they gave you to wear. And so you can see the 4th annual Cubs fan convention. Very cool on that. And so also I went to the 7th annual convention. And this is what the pass looks here, which is a little bit more official. Wear it around your neck, obviously. Very cool. So that was that. That's the 2 passes or whatever. Just a bunch of stuff I got, and most of the stuff was free, but really cool. Some of the stuff it kind of brings back memories. Of course, everybody remembers the Cubs used to be on WGN. So this is a Cubs television schedule, WGN Channel 9. So that's very cool. So that one's probably from the first one I went to. These are from the second one, 92 season schedules. Very cool. And this was just a pamphlet for season ticket plan. But the reason that I like it so much is that it's got Andre Dawson, George Bell, and Ryne Sandberg on it. Very cool. I mean, that's just stuff that you can't find. I mean, obviously they had to be there. This was specifically for 1992, but very cool. I love that a lot. Those were the main players, on the team there. Of course, 2 Hall of Famers there in Dawson and Sandberg. I thought this was really cool. This was something to sign up for Vineline. The Cubs used to have a magazine called Vineline, if you remember that. I thought this was cool. It says, "You'll love our lineup," and that just pictures a lot of the Cubs greats from the past, which I don't know a lot of the older guys, but you can, Andre Dawson's in there, Fergie Jenkins, Lee Smith. Let's see. A lot of the older guys, I'm not sure. Sandberg's right there, I think. Billy Williams and Ernie Banks in there somewhere. So those are the only ones I would know. The older ones I wouldn't recognize, but thought that was really cool. It's just where you can get a subscription to Vineline, which is a cool magazine. These were really cool. These were just cards they gave out of the radio guys and TV guys. So obviously Steve Stone was the color guy back in the 80s and 90s. I really like Steve Stone. I thought he was just a good color commentator. A radio guy was Dave Nelson, WGN Radio. So I got one of those. Dwayne Stats. He was a radio guy, which I think he came over when Harry Carey, in the middle innings of the game, Harry Carey would go over to radio, and then Dwayne Stats would come over to do play-by-play with Steve Stone, if you all remember that, any of you Cubs fans. So I've got several of those. I don't know why I have 3, but... And there's the man, Harry Carey, which that one says WGN Radio, which he did. Like I said, he did the middle innings of the Cubs games, so very cool. And I thought this one was super cool. Of course, Tom Brenneman, he ended up being play-by-play after Harry retired. And then Ron Santo, the legendary Ron Santo, did radio forever for the Cubs. That's just super cool right there. Very cool. And then the last one is Harry Carey again, WGN Radio. So these were just really awesome pieces that I collected. Of course, other stuff. You got these, of course, WGN was big back in the day. Got these bumper stickers of WGN Cubs logo. So very cool on that. And then we got a couple of course, Harry Carey had his restaurant. Had a couple little menus, which are pretty cool. Harry Carey's, which is right around where the ballpark is. You can see some of the stuff on there that was on the menu. Very cool. Never got to go there, but pretty cool to have that. This wasn't tied to the Cubs convention, but I wanted to show this. My first game at Wrigley Field was in 1987, and I've got the ticket stubs. And the amazing thing is, if you think about how much it costs to go to Wrigley, or any ball game, but Wrigley Field in particular, these were box seats. These were on the third base side, and to my recollection, we were behind the Cubs dugout of 10 or 12 rows. It says row 10. So, I mean, we were 10 rows behind the Cubs dugout. Look at the ticket prices on those in 1987. $10.50. Now, how much do you think those cost today? You could, they're probably $300-$400 at least, if not more. I'm sure they're more than that. I wouldn't even venture a guess on that. But those were really cool. They played Montreal that day, September 12th, 1987, and they didn't win. All the Cubs games I've been to, which haven't been too many, I think they've lost every time I've been there. So, but that was late in the year that year, and I'm sure Montreal, I don't think they were very good that year either. But anyway, this next set of stuff I wanted to show. And one of the reasons I want to show this off is because Alan over at Collecting Maddox did a video a couple weeks ago about the Peoria Chiefs, and he had the complete set of the, I think, 1988 or 89 Peoria Chiefs team that had some really good players on it. So I did get some Peoria Chiefs stuff while I was at the convention. Of course, they don't even have a ball club anymore. I don't know if there's a minor league team in Peoria anymore or not, but certainly not the Cubs. Haven't been for a long time. So this is the Peoria Chiefs stuff I picked up. 2 schedules from the 92 season, which is really cool. Got this sticker, which is very nice, showing the Cubs logo and the Peoria Chiefs logo. And then this is the one thing I wanted to show, because one of the cards that Alan showed off in his video is in this pamphlet here. And this is from the 89 Peoria Chiefs. And you can see some of the pictures on there. I can't remember if this guy's name is Max Patkin or something like that. Was kind of a entertainer at minor league games. He's actually in the movie Bull Durham. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, he was at some of the Peoria games, so very cool on that. But the main thing is when you open this up, there's that same picture of that card that Alan has, showing Greg Maddux, Rafael Palmeiro, and Mark Grace. They were all on that team. So just an awesome little pamphlet here, booklet, and it just talks about season tickets and all that kind of stuff, promotions and things like that, advertising. So just thought that was really cool. So I wanted to show that. Just a few more things here. This was just a handout they had. This is I guess it was a print you could buy, a reproduction of this photo. And obviously, if I look back at it, I think there were $20. Probably should have got that, but I mean, I was in high school, so it's not like I, was buying a lot of stuff back then. But just a cool aerial photo of Wrigley Field in August of 88, or 88, I'm sorry, 1988. And that was right after they put the lights in, August 8th, 1988. So very cool. And then the last two things, well, actually, there's another Peoria Chiefs thing here. And I told Alan I commented on his video that I remember getting a hat of the Peoria Chiefs, and he asked me if I still had it, or if I had to put it in a video, and I don't know where that hat is. It's long gone by now, so I wish I still had it, but I don't. Another button here was the 89 Eastern Division champs, Chicago Cubs, so that was cool. And then a couple of programs. This was the program, or the convention program from the 7th Annual Cubs Convention, which it shows you all the schedule of events and all these awesome players you could get autographs from. I know it's kind of hard to read on the camera, but Joe Girardi, Sean Dunston, Andre Dawson, Harry Carey. You could have got his, and I didn't. I got some autographs, but I wasn't thinking too much about that at the time. Dave Kingman, Jerome Walton. Who else is on here? Mark Grace. I want to say, I don't think Greg Maddux was at this one. Milt Pappas. George Bell was even there. So very cool. Bill Buckner. So a lot of great names there. And the last one is from the fourth annual convention. And this one, I didn't even know I had this. This was in a scrapbook that my mother made for me. And I went to look for it because I knew there was something in there. And I had forgotten about this. And so I got some autographs on this. So if you look up here, I know it's hard to see. That's Gary Pressey. He was I don't know if he's still the organist or not, but he's been the organist there. It was the organist there for many, many years. And then this one over here, that's Les Lancaster, which pitched for the Cubs. But this one right here is the one I want to focus on. That's Milt Pappas. I don't even remember him signing this for me. Maybe it was my brother was there. Maybe he got it signed. I'm not sure, but that's super cool right there because he was a great pitcher for the Cubs. So that's what I wanted to show off. Just those items that bring back memories and are really cool. Some of them, I think. So I hope you like those. And also, I wanted to give you a challenge out. I picked this up at the convention, and it's advertising some 1 hour photo north of Wrigley Field. And so my question is to the Cubs fans out there, can you guess who that is? And if you can, leave it down in the comments because I want to know if anybody knows who this is. I know who it is because he was one of my favorite players, kind of a fan favorite. Obviously, he was a catcher. So if you know who it is, leave a comment down in the comment section. Make a guess. I want to see if anybody knows who that is. And so the last thing I want to share with you is I got this card about a week ago, and it's something that I'm going to do a series on coming up over the next several weeks, hopefully. And so this is what the card I got. It's the Topps Now Shota Imanaga, where he tossed 9 strikeouts, or had 9 strikeouts in his first pro debut, in his major league debut. So what I'm going to do is I've got several different cards that I've got on the way from Topps Now. So I'm going to do a Topps Now series. And so I'm going to do some different things with that, show those off, and possibly do some giveaways. And just think it'll be a neat series. These are really cool. Obviously, if you know much about Topps Now, basically Topps makes these cards of players who do these fantastic things in games and milestones reached. So, and they're only available for a 24-hour period, and then they go on to the next day. So it's really cards in the now. So very cool. Like that Shota Imanaga, and I like it because it has the rookie card emblem on it. So very cool. So that's the video. Let's put this up here between the guys. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you thought of all this. What was your favorite item that I showed off? If you hadn't subscribed, please consider doing that. And hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.